Hello and welcome to this video. Interviews in the DV 2023 program have been ongoing for close to half a year now, and we have been following the various statistics. Those statistics have led us to determining the performance of various embassies as well as the prospects of applicants during the rest of the program year. As part of our discussion today, we will consider the performance, this time not of embassies but of the various diversity visa regions when it comes to the DV 2023 interviews. To do that, let us consider the most recent statistics of the program, which we saw in our report a week ago. No. As we saw in our latest report, these are the statistics of the DV 2023 program up to last weekend. We will begin by considering the issuance column. But it is not just about the number of visas issued, it is rather about the percentage of visas issued, because that is what actually determines the rate of success at interviews. To come up with the percentage of visas issued, we consider the number of visas issued in relation to the total number of applicants already interviewed. So let's first consider the number of visas issued so far by region. Beginning with the Africa region, we have a total of 5,307 visas issued up to last weekend. For the Asia region, we have 2,336 visas issued so far up to last weekend. For the Europe region, that number is 6,340. For the North America region, though it is not included in the table, the number of visas issued is 2. For the Oceania region, it is 337. And for the South America region, it is 634, bringing to total the number of visas issued up to last weekend in the DV 2023 program to 14,956. So, as I said, these do not indicate the rate of success as it relates to the DV 2023 interviews. We also have to take into consideration the total number of applicants interviewed by region so far. Now, because the table that we just saw does not include a total interviewed column, let me take you to one of my web pages where that column is included in the table. Here is it, the total interviewed column. As you can see, we have 7,264 applicants interviewed so far in the DV 2023 program from the Africa region. From the Asia region, we have a total of 3,695 applicants interviewed in the DV 2023 program up to last weekend. For the Europe region, that number is 7,684. For the North America region, that number is 6. For the Oceania region, we've had 434 applicants interviewed so far, and for the South America region, we've had 797 applicants interviewed so far. So, using the data from both of those columns, the percentage of applicants who have so far succeeded in their DV 2023 interviews, which we referred to earlier as the rate of success by region, is as follows. For the Africa region so far, we have a success rate of 73.06%. For the Asia region, we have a success rate so far of 63.22%. For the Europe region, so far the success rate is 82.51%. For the North America region, the success rate is 33.33%. For the Oceania region, the success rate so far is 77.65%. And for the South America region, the success rate so far is 79.55%. That makes the Europe region to be the best performing region so far with 82.51% as far as interviews in the DV 2023 program are concerned. In other words, Europe is the region with the highest success rate in the DV 2023 interviews so far. And that is not because it has the highest number of applicants issued visas so far. It is just a coincidence that the Europe region has both the highest number of issuance as well as the highest success rate so far in the DV 2023 program. The Europe region is followed by the South America region with 79.55% as we saw earlier. In third position comes the Oceania region with 77.65% as we saw earlier. In fourth place, we have the Africa region with 73.06% as we saw earlier. In fifth place, the Asia region with 63.22% as we saw earlier. And finally, in sixth place, with 33.33% as we saw earlier, we have the North America region. In addition to the total interviewed column, there's another column in this table that does not feature in our first table, and it is the current scheduled column. That column takes into consideration both the number of cases in transit from KCC to various embassies and consulates, as well as case files that have already arrived and are currently at embassies and consulates, which are represented in the red column. So, based on the rates of success so far in the DV 2023 interviews, we just saw the performance of the different diversity visa regions. Now, in case you would like to have access to the second table shown in this video, then look in the video description. The link leading to that page of mine is there. And at the bottom of that page, there is another important link for those of you who continue to ask when your diversity visa interview will be conducted. And so that is it. That brings us to the end of this discussion. Thanks for watching the video. The visa bulletin for the month of April is expected to be released very early next week. Hope to discuss that in our upcoming videos. See you then, God willing. Goodbye.